Paul, what did you think of the Maze Runner?
Wait, I've got a better question. Was it watchable for you?
Wait, no, that's
probably a better way of phrasing it for us, considering this movie.
okay. That's. I think there's total difference between is a film decent or good and is it watchable. I think just because a film's watchable does not make it good.
No. We're not saying it's good, but were you happy to sit in the cinema and watch it?
I was entertained, but that's because I made it
I
entertaining.
think happy is too strong a word here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. That was too strong a word.
I was entertained during it because I made it entertaining.
Oh, okay.
We were the ones who made it entertaining.
Yeah, we were making a lot of stuff up as we went along.
But the nicest way I'll put this film is that it was a boringly mediocre film. Just
Boringly mediocre.
it's the nicest way I could put it. It was just nothing. It was.
You don't have to be nice.
It was just exactly.
I can tell in your eyes you want to tear it apart.
It felt like it's based off a book that's probably based off Hunger Games, which was based off
Okay,
Battle Royale.
I will
so
say
it's a remake of a remake of a remake.
The evil organisation in this, for those who do not know, is called Wicked, and I shit you not, it does not try to be subtle in its tropes or
half an hour
cliches.
after the movie trying to figure out what it stands for as a corporation, and
I think they said it in the movie.
Did they?
Yeah, it was World
Oh God, I wasn't paying attention then.
World Crazy Gang of Link
Disaster Zone Force.
Really?
Something like that. Like I really don't know. I didn't pay too much
I was happy
attention.
not knowing now.
I was literally waiting for the next Aidan Gillen scene. Like,
I think we all were, Ryan.
if I was to be honest, my opinion of this film is it will entertain the tween fan base.
Well, no. See, this is what left me very confused with the film. Now, it was just a film, which is a cash cow, where a bunch of corporate execs sat around the table and went, "What do the kids like nowadays?" I don't see how.
And Aidan Gillen came up. Aidan Gillen was one of the things the teens like.
Well, he's in Game of Thrones, so I think.
Yeah, he is in Game of
He's in
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I mean, you put an actor from Game of Thrones in, it sells.
And you also put an actor from Breaking Bad in.
Yes.
How many people will notice him from Breaking Bad, though?
I think that's the
To
only
be
thing.
honest,
That's the only
it
thing.
actually took me a minute to realise that it was.
It took me a minute as well, but it's the only thing that actor's known for.
Giancarlo Espano?
No, it's Giancarlo Esposito.
Is it?
I'm
Okay.
going to say
I can never pronounce his name.
I'm sorry if
but
it's not.
I enjoy him as an actor. I think it's very good.
It just felt like a bunch of execs sat around and went, "What do kids like?" But when you say, "Would teens like it?" I sort of sat there and went, "I don't know." It's like this film's this is what struck me. It's rated 12, right? Yeah, there's loads of shits, loads of really
There's lots of naughty words.
lots of naughty words.
Hey,
Lots
those
of
are some
words.
adult
No.
words right there.
Teens get off on that thing though, like they really do. They love the fact that they can now start using swear words, and they just fucking love it. Like they go crazy for it. It's like, oh, he said shit instead of poo. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. But
Some quality writing right there.
It was used quite a lot, surprisingly, for a 12 film.
they also killed off the minority very early on.
And then had the other minority members.
Okay,
carry the
I
minority.
am starting to agree with you more, but a lot of tweens are not. They don't look for something that's complex like The Wire, Breaking Bad, etc. They're not looking for a political drama like Game of
Gillen
Thrones.
was in The Wire. Okay, we got another connection there.
We got another connection now. He was. But they're looking for relatable characters, and the main character, I guess, could be relatable in some fucked up way.
If you're a teenager.
If you're lacking personality, which most teenagers do. So
You don't understand me,
being
Mom.
one myself, or previously being one.
The
characters were very cardboard cutouts and tropes.
I know it's a bit unfair to say that because like we've not read.
You had
the
the minorities that actually got targeted by lightning. I shit you not. All the whites made it to this building, apart from the Asian minority.
No, the black
And
guy as
then-
well. The black guy.
Then there was a black guy in it.
No, because we were certain he was going to get killed off first.
Yeah.
We were certain movie trope time. He's
But
going to die
the
first, but
Indian-
it was the other guy.
The Indian guy.
Yeah, the Indian guy got killed
who
by
was left by his best friends to kill himself.
by something
Sorry, spoiler.
left on the set of I Am
Who
Legend. One of the zombie
cares?
prosthetics on that film.
No, they had prosthetics, and then they decided to get the spare CGI clones from World War Z,
Yeah,
which is awful.
It was pretty bad. The zombies, there were zombies in it. I will just say that as well. So of course
I
it's going to sell.
thought when the opening started, I
this
thought,
teen
okay,
audience.
this is actually they land. It's quite a good opening. I don't know what's going on. There's zombies getting shot. Which is always
The
a plus for
opening
me.
did draw me in and go, and make me go, okay, so
Apart from the
what's going on?
helipad being
I'm
in the most
interested.
unsecure fucking place for this base. Yeah, we have this helipad. This,
Yeah, it could
let's
be
not
on the
put it on
roof.
top of the building. Let's put it
But
outside the perimeter.
We'll put it about a mile outside
Yeah.
the building, and then you have
and
to
we'll have a
leg
few
it.
guys patrolling, but
It's
you know,
entertaining and
yeah.
makes for a catching, gripping intro for our protagonists.
Oh, totally.
I like how the film turned from Hunger Games into Last of Us very quickly, and then it turned into Mad Max.
Oh yeah, like
was-
the final act of this movie was truly Mad Max.
It was.
Then the Destiny
What?
Warlocks show up.
Oh,
What
the,
turn-
the,
The Destiny
character-
Warlocks from Wicked. Do you not remember the Destiny Warlocks?
The Wicked,
with the helmets.
as they call it, their elite security force, looked exactly like an 100% accurate cosplay of the Titans from Destiny. For those of you who know what Destiny is.
Only a Destiny player would know that.
There's like one guy
No,
going,
well,
I understand
Destiny
that
is like
reference.
one of the most popular games nowadays.
What?
So suck
But
it up,
see-
Buttercup.
Gentlemen, let's get back on
Oh,
track.
we're talking about video games now. Again, it was just fucking empty shell of a film because
For me-
you're talking about the secret organization soldiers. They're just the exact same as the anonymous blank slated soldiers from the Hunger Games who are just the same as Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers were original, so Star Wars can get away with it. But every film just copies that, going, "Oh, it's some sort of
I don't think
dystopian
this
government
I think
empire."
have faceless minions. 'cause
Hunger
You
Games.
need the body count.
Hunger
but, you know,
Games
when
is
you
a
do
bit
it
more
poorly-
pre-established, and they are very, very brutal. In Hunger Games, they
Especially
they
when they got the
show-
budget for the
they
second
show
one. They
scenes
went from
of
just
them-
guys in jumpsuits
them
to armored
literally
soldiers.
gassing
That's
people,
quite
burning
good.
people alive, and that. The Hunger Games feels a bit more adult, and it's more well put together. This movie, on the other
This
hand,
movie just
is
lazy.
riding off of its success and does not work, but it has given way to a whole new genre, which I really
We'll get into that. In
I
like
can't.
20 we'll get into
I
that
don't
in
know
like
what
20
its
minutes.
I've
got
lifespan will
I
be.
sort of thought about the movie in general. It just seems lazy.
Yeah,
it's like
it's lazy.
It, steals,
Someone-
it pinches a lot of stuff. I mean, we talk
Someone
about Stormtrooper
wanted
minions,
a paycheck. And
Here's the thing,
that
though,
The
was
we-
it.
Last of Us.
Did we expect it? We expected it to be
Look,
like that.
I don't ask the movies like this. I went at this going, okay, it's going to be a teeny movie. I didn't expect much from it, but I like a bit of effort. You know,
I
not
will
just sitting there
say
going, the
one
characters
one
get here.
positive thing that I will say came from this film was a couple, and I literally mean like two nice set pieces. One was the tunnel sequence, and it was more the atmosphere and the graffiti. Yeah, we've seen tunnel chase scenes and
Yeah, they ruined it when they
claustrophobia
actually went
before,
to the zombie nest.
but
That
it
was-
felt
that
quite
ruined
it
for
felt
me.
quite
I
interesting.
thought it was better if they just
Um,
went by and just.
And
had
the second
intense
one
atmosphere.
was there was a half collapsed building that the characters needed to go across at one point, away from some zombies. And yeah, we've seen that in Transformers and whatnot before, but it still looked quite nice and gave maybe a bit of believability to this world.
Wait, let me
Jurassic World.
let me tell you why those two scenes are total bullshit. Number one.
Here we go, folks.
Okay, number one. You talk about the tunnel thing. Tunnel
I shouldn't
thing.
open my mouth.
The tunnel thing. Yeah, tunnel thing. I've seen that before in many other films. right?
Can you give us an
I
example?
did say that before. I explained
Um,
it. I did.
Kill List.
I've not seen it.
Well,
Have you seen
it's
it?
Kill Ben Wheatley. It's actually fantastic. Yeah, it's a brilliant scene in Kill List where one for tunnel, and then of course they get chased by their sort of savages. I won't tell you on that stuff, but yeah, the scene was very reminiscent of that. When you talk about the building, you talk about the Jurassic Park bit, Jurassic Park 2, when they're on the glass and they've got to make sure the glass doesn't break.
It's just before that, but I'm not talking about that silly scene where like the glass is cracking because of one girl, and then the zombie like crashes onto it and
I
it does
don't-
not
And
break.
still doesn't break.
I turned to you during the film
Yeah,
and
wait,
went,
wait.
"This is just Jurassic World 2." So they took their own.
Permaglass for all your post-apocalyptic glass needs.
It's
Invest now.
it astounds me how, like you said, lazy. But
I
just,
had to try and pick something. I really did struggle.
But just how just it was mainly how shamelessly it just
It's
took
almost
from
a lot
actually,
of
now
stuff.
that I think about it, the shantytown kind of thing was
Last
a bit
of Us.
better.
That reminds me of I remember
Yeah.
like the opening sort of level from Last of Us. Where
It
you're
did
going
kinda
through
feel
and it's
as
like
if-
sort of
if
whatever they're
you walked
fireflies, and that's
into-
how it reminded me of. So I'm still thinking. It's
Oh yeah,
pinching
I
stuff.
think the biggest
I mean,
inspiration.
that's probably a bit unfair for shantytowns, but I just going through because the movie has a lot of
the
pinch
biggest
stuff.
inspiration I got from this film was Last of Us. I was sitting there going, "This is just The Last of Us. What the fuck?" This whole zombie thing, the whole destroyed city thing, the collapsed building thing. 'Cause in The Last of Us, you go through a set piece where you have to go through a collapsed building. The whole rebellious group against the sort of, because in the military are being martial law. So we've got this rebel group and stuff fighting again, and then you've got this hope for survivors because do you know the story Last of Us?
Sort of.
Where you're basically transporting someone who's immune.
Yeah.
You're transporting someone who's immune to virus to the rebels, basically. So does that open you up by
we
this
need
film?
to talk about the coincidence and logic level in this film.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
There are so many coincidences.
Yeah.
Like, truly, I mean, one or two is fair enough in my opinion, but this movie took the piss with it.
There was
Really,
like
just
2 minutes between one. There was like, oh, I know this guy, don't worry, and it was like, oh, I know this guy, don't worry, and you're like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about that doctor woman at the end of the at the end? And spoilers here. She gets shot.
She gets the most characterization in the film.
She somehow
gets the most characterization.
She gets characterization in 30 seconds, and then she gets killed off, and you're sitting there going, should I
But
care?
who shot him? We don't know who shot him, and then we get our mysterious reveal of Aidan Gillen.
Hayden
Right.
Gillen.
This is
Gillen
one of the
holding that.
best uses of camera I have seen in a film, and it
Maybe not for the right reasons.
It
Not for the right
shows
reasons.
this doctor essentially in the rebel camp getting shot by a bad guy when all the big bad guys have invaded this camp, and it turns
infinite
to,
number
it
of
turns
soldiers.
to the main
Infinite number of
turns
soldiers
to the
as
main
well.
bad guy woman. And then it slowly pans to the right to show Aidan Gillen just holding a little pistol at his waist, just sort of smirking.
This shit-eating grin.
I
And
gotcha, Thomas.
It's one of the best like villainous just shots I've ever seen. Just,
Aidan Gillen.
it's so bad, it's good.
Aidan Gillen was the MVP of this
He's the
film.
only redeeming factor. Like,
Oh, and Esposito.
Yeah, Esposito.
Those they seem like having fun. And special mention Alan Tudyk, who appears for no reason. Alan Tudyk appears briefly
the
for
veteran actors, yeah.
2 minutes as this creepy, greasy-haired guy offering booze to underage minors.
The proper actors, not the non-actors, which were the main characters.
To be fair to the young actors, they weren't given much. I mean, like the supporting cast were basically told, "Hey, you get a witty one-liner," quotation marks.
Oh yeah, the cliched lines and tropes in this movie.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
I lost count within the first 5 minutes, and having just seen Sinisters 2 a couple of weeks ago,
Oh,
it
God.
gives it a run for its money in terms of tropes and cliches, and it's so depressing.
It's
to
This film also
There's-
tried to force in a lot of forced sentimental value, which just failed.
I don't know what the lesson is in this film. Usually these films have some sort of life lesson for tweens and that. I don't get it. It did exactly what the Hunger Games did at the end of its second part. Now we're going to go against a big evil organisation. Even though Hunger Games Part 2 ended in a really awesome way, I'll be honest. That final shot is incredible.
No
But
spoilers on
that-
Netflix next week.
I've never.
It's on Netflix next week.
I would recommend the Hunger Games. I think you would find stuff to enjoy in it, even if you didn't
I've watched
fully
the
like
first
it.
one. I lost interest.
The first one isn't as good as the second one. The second one, no shaky cam, all that's taken away. It is very more bare bones.
I
and
just
gritty.
find the whole thing of dystopian.
It's been
government
done
sort of-
before, but at least Hunger
don't know.
Games was the thing that started this genre off. Which
No.
means it-
No. In recent times, and in recent pop culture, not started off. I think that's a total just misunderstanding.
Well,
Ladies and
Don't-
gentlemen, there's a tense standoff in the studio
Don't
right
sit
now.
there and go, the Hunger Games started everything off, because when the Hunger Games
started this modern tween genre off
Yes.
that's now being milked. I
Yeah.
don't mean
I think since the 80s there has been the tween genre where it's
Well, you
the
had,
heartthrob.
you had,
You've
of
had-
course, Battle
you've
Royale,
had
which
Battle
was
Royale,
the
yeah.
based literal.
Battle Royale's a
original-
decent movie though. I'm on about the shitty tween genre in general from the
But
80s.
Battle Royale wasn't a tween film.
That's
Battle
what
Royale was a crazy
all right.
Korean
I'm sorry, I thought you were
film.
saying that was a tween film. My bad. Sorry.
No, I'm saying Battle Royale was the original.
Battle
Oh,
Royale
oh,
was
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
original
yeah, yeah.
Hunger Games, essentially. Yeah, is what he's saying.
Sorry. Misunderstanding, folks.
It's well, we didn't watch the first one because the first one just looked shite, and I think the second one proved that the first one was shite.
I
And
think
the
you need to
second
see the
one's
first
shite.
one to care about the
The
characters.
second one also has a higher rating on Rotten Tomatoes than the first movie. So if that's anything to go by,
It's because of the Gillen. Let's be honest, folks. It's because of the Gillen.
There was a bit. I'll agree. There was a bit of energy in that role. The first.
Well, what's going on here?
he has some really incredible lines, and him trying to struggle with his accent issues is so endearing.
Though in the past, this one is not as bad as the past. Like, if you see Calvary, folks,
Oh my
excellent
God.
movie. Aidan Gillen is Irish, but for some reason in Calvary, set on an Irish island, he cannot get an Irish accent, right?
He forces an Irish accent.
He forces an Irish accent upon himself.
And he
when
sounds
he's
like a
Irish.
pirate.
And Game of Thrones as well. The first season,
He's
he
fine,
has a decent voice, and then by now he's very sort of I'm your pervy uncle. It goes from
In
Catalan.
defence,
It's
he
been
is
so long since I've seen you.
a pair of your uncle.
Yeah.
It's been so long
That's
since
what
I've seen you.
I think that's what you should take away from the movie. If you see someone like Aidan Gillen
One.
walk the other way,
But now it's all please call me Peter to Sansa,
Thomas.
and it's very, very creepy. And he's meant to be playing a man who uses his mind. But why is that such a trope that the person needs to be a creepy asshole?
Actually, speaking about Aidan Gillen, we know like one of the ones even thinks Esposito.
Oh, here we go.
You really want it. And when I watched the film, I just sort of sat there and went, I just want a film of Aidan Gillen being this big evil villain guy chasing Esposito and
Honestly, I think a movie
across a
about
post-apocalyptic
Wicked
wasteland.
and trying to like sort that the Wicked agenda, by the way, pisses me off to no end. But we need
What's
to get
that-
to
They
what's
had
that
an
about?
agenda?
the Wicked agenda is so flawed and fucked up. In my opinion. Their
I
agenda,
can't actually
their
listen
agenda,
to it.
I actually
their
don't know.
agenda is okay. Young people are immune to the virus. Let's bleed the young people dry and save the rest of the world.
The Wicked
Now,
agenda.
if I was an evil corporation, I'd personally go, screw the world. We can have a chance to take over the world through this small group of survivors, educate them, brainwash them, whatever, build our own utopia. But in this movie, we're going to bleed them dry
Guys.
of the cure and create the alien knockoffs, but then not talk about the alien knockoffs from Dawn of War who look like Tyranids but aren't Tyranids.
Yeah, why were there Tyranids?
Yeah, why
in
were
this
there
movie?
Tyranids?
What are they? Yeah, I was exactly actually thinking, what the fuck are the aliens all about?
Yeah, and they like.
Oh,
flash
they were
back-
extra props from the set of Prometheus.
Yeah, maybe the Ridley Scott Prometheus 2 was kind of filmed at the same time, so like, just pan quickly, they steal their stuff.
See, actually saying that's not a far off bet. That just explains
If
everything.
you say the Wicked organization or the
Yeah, it
Wicked
sounded like a 90s
plan,
boy band. That wicked organization,
keep,
bruh.
Keep saying the Wicked plan. Just it gets funnier each time you say it.
I'm gonna say it's wicked. It's wicked. Like, is that you making reference to the government, or is this corporation thing, or are you saying, yeah, it's wicked, bro? Because they're American and that shit. So I don't fucking know what you're saying.
What do you mean, wicked, bruh? I'm confused, old boy.
Ugh.
I made a top 10 of the most fucked up logic points in
Oh, is this in your
the
your
Scorch.
review-
So,
review?
so
go
should,
for
should
it.
I go through them?
Yes,
Okay.
go for them.
In no order. The first one, in order of chronological, I guess. The helipad is already mentioned.
Yeah.
The logic of the helipad being near the zombies, even though you use it all the time. That's weird.
Yeah.
I think the second point is trusting the weird shifty kid who, for lack of a better word, looks like you shouldn't trust him after only communicating with him for 10 seconds after he busts into your room through the vent going, hey,
Does
follow
he
me.
not disappear like halfway through the film?
No, he's around. He just gets no characterization, Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the reason why one of the coincidences happened.
Yeah, later on when the Mad Max Fury women turn up.
He's a living MacGuffin.
Oh, I know this chick. She totally wants to bang.
He knows the gals from Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah,
That's why they
literally when that scene
literally.
happened, I thought, "Wow, this just pinks this." But to their credit, male snipers turned up, so it wasn't entirely. off that
Yeah,
scene.
true. I was sitting there going, like, oh, they got ambushed by 2 female snipers. Oh, this is just Mad Max.
And with third point, when the opening shot goes through the base, I'm fairly sure it's crawling with military personnel types who are like all doing stuff. Yet when the base is on lockdown,
There's no one.
there's like no one around. It's not even like they went on maneuvers or get supplies. It's like, no, you should be caught by now. There's like 3 guys with riot shields pretending it's Call of Duty.
It was way too easy to leave from the front entrance.
because they were trying to get fuel from Fuel Town. And then they were going to chase Charlize Theron over the desert.
And the bullet farm.
Mediocre.
Mediocre!
Oh my god.
Point 4, the security card. There's presumably a security central hub within this complex military base. But
Possible.
for some reason, they can't simply lock out the ID card the kids are using to escape.
Yeah.
Because technology isn't that advanced. And number 5 is my favourite. The big ironclad security door that's meant to keep out zombie types.
Oh,
It's a
God.
latch.
Has a doorknob as its opening. It's not even like a giant switch. You literally press down on it and it swings out. That's it. That's the only
I
security.
honestly thought they were never going to get out, and then they just run up, pull this lever, and these giant steel doors just open, and I'm
There's not
like,
even like a security pad or
Security
a thumb
breach.
scanner. It's like, no, it's a doorknob because people are coming and going in the zombie apocalypse. You know, it's open door policy. Really, I mean, who doesn't want that as an evil, wicked, organized... Oh, fuck, I'm saying it now.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Number 6 is an annoying point for me. The bit where the Indian kid, we might be wrong
but
there.
yeah, you told me, yeah.
Discarding pistol. Not pissing me off about this point most. There was a great opportunity for characterization here. Seeing one of them take up the gun and kill their friend, that would have been a good point for one of the characters to at least go, wow. Instead it's like, okay, keep the pistol, we're going to go away now. Oh, wait, still shot, let's all look back.
Yes, in a reality where there are zombie mutant things chasing you, you would not leave your pistol with your dying friend to shoot himself and waste the ammo. You would shoot that fucker in the head.
I agree.
I'm being honest.
Yeah. Number 7 goes back to the tunnel and the tunnel scene. The reason he finds the exit, and instead of saying to her, hey, stop pissing about the zombie vine nest from Last of Us, let's leave, she goes, no, let's go in. Oh, zombies. Okay. Oh no, they're waking up. Ah.
That's what
Can I
happened.
just say, why was the red weed from War of the Worlds in the movie?
I think at this point we shouldn't question the movie pinching stuff.
The zombies grow out
went-
of red weed that came from War of the Worlds that was also left over from the set of the Flying Dutchman from Pirates of the Caribbean.
And
or
the World War Z
Barnacle,
zombies.
the fish people.
The zombie logic.
The zombies were fish people.
The zombie logic.
That's it.
The zombies don't wake up near you unless you flick on some sort of power source, even if you can walk right by them. The zombie rules are very iffy. I mean, they're in the mall. There's like loads of zombies, presumably, with them out chasing them, yet they must have walked by them, but none of them decide to wake up, even when they're taking their clothes. Oh, sorry. I'm being told by Ryan to shut my mouth.
No, I'm just saying to be aware of the time.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll go blast him. Number 8, trusting Alan Tudyk's character. You would not trust a man when it looks like Alan Tudyk in this movie. He's got creepy scumbag written all over him.
I personally feel he was playing a gay stereotype again, which he does in most of his work.
Can I talk about that scene actually, the club scene? I love that scene simply
very quickly.
I love that scene simply because of how ridiculous it was. Like, again, we're talking about a teen film here, and it's basically saying, yeah, if some creepy stranger gives you somewhere to drink it, because you might have a good time. That's what it was saying. That's what I got from it.
It's Alice in Wonderland all over again.
Number 9 is not patting down the group of survivors because you know that weird creepy kid from a while ago. It's fine, come on through guys, I know that one guy, despite 7 of you being ill-looking, especially that one chick at the back who's about to pass out. But it's fine, come into this non-virus zone, it's fine. And at number 10 is the bad guy's plan, which we've already ranted about.
I'm still confused. You told me the plan, but I'm still very confused.
No, that wasn't their plan, that's what their plan should have been. Their plan is to bleed the young immune
Yeah,
people
you told
dry.
me the plan, but what's their plan? What's their
Still
plan?
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, it's just the problem, I think.
Alright, so we'll go.
But should we wind things down at this time?
Yeah, well,
With-
we should give our final verdict
It's okay,
on the movie.
okay,
Then. Paul, what would you give it out of 10 and why?
Out of 10?
Oh.
How about I start? Should I start?
You start, yeah.
Okay, personally, I give this, if I'm being lenient, a 5 out of 10. Seeing as it's a tween movie,
That's
and I
that's
don't.
strange.
that's
5 out of 10 for a tween movie, and I wasn't going much in, but the Gillen brings it up for
You're
me.
entitled to your opinion, but
5
fuck
out of
you,
10 for
man.
me. If you enjoy tween movies, you'll like it. All those sort of stuff. There will be a lot of people who like that sort of stuff. Personally, I was sitting there going, "Where's Aidan Gillen? Where's Alan Tudyk?" 5 out of 10. If I'm not being lenient, it's a movie normally 3 out of 10. For a tween movie, 5 out of 10 though.
Okay. I would give it a 3 out of 10. Straight up 3 out of 10. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. I could sit through it. One watch. Is it East? What's his name again?
I forgot now.
Oh God.
Gus Fring.
Gus Fring. Oh god.
Gus Fring.
We're sorry.
The Chicken Man of Los Pollos Hermanos.
I don't know if that's better.
One of the redeeming qualities of this movie. He brings it up so much when his character is introduced.
He seems like the
Aidan
only
Gillen,
character
when
having
he
fun.
does appear, he doesn't appear as much as I would have liked, but when he does appear, he steals any scene he's in, and for that I will give the movie a 3 out of 10. Also, some nice lighting effects and whatnot at times. They use lighting fairly well, but that's more down to the
kinda pinched
director
the
and
Mad Max
cameraman.
down.
That's nothing to do
That's
with
more
story
down
than
to
anything.
production budget.
Yeah,
That's not down to.
It is. It is.
That's not down to
Quickly,
any
the
skill.
sun's out. Get the shot.
Yeah, that's not down to like anyone's skill. That's someone sitting there going, "Oh, that's
I'm not saying it's down
I-
to skill.
I spent
I'm
loads of
straight up
money on
saying
this.
I'm straight up saying it's nice to look at. If you have to, you're watching a movie, you have to fucking look at the screen. So
Yeah, I'd give it. I'd give it like a 2 or 3, 3 to 10. When you say watchable, yeah, I think it's very watchable in the way
Thanks
that
to the Gillen. Thanks to the
in
Gillen.
the way you're not sitting there going, "Oh my god, I can't watch this." You're sitting there going, "This is fucking stupid."
It's
but
just
sure, it's
meh and lazy. It's just lazy, really.
no, this.
It's just
Yeah,
it's an excuse for money, which is what most tween movies are. So, were we ever going to like it?
Oh no. No, I enjoyed it, but when I say enjoyed it, I enjoyed it because we made it
Because
enjoyable.
we made up so much shit during it.
We made it enjoyable, and we just started taking the piss out of it. If you would look at this properly, you'd sit there and go, "This is a boringly average, shameless film,"
Yeah.
and that's the only way I could put it because it is nothing but that.
So I think so. Basically, if you enjoy sort of tween movies and these sort of movies, Hunger Games, all that type, you'll probably like this if you like the first one.
I can't.
If you're an
recommend
idiot,
it,
sure.
no.
If
Like,
you like Divergent, Insurgent,
I think it's personal taste at the end of the day. But
Detergent
honestly, if
movie,
you want to go see a movie, just go see Legend. Legend's a much better choice.
Please don't go watch this film. This genre has to die, and the sooner it does, the sooner we can all move on to some other shitty genre that will no doubt pop up to fill the vacuum gap left behind. So yeah.